Welcome back. My name is Mike, and this is Simply Nutritious. What is nutrition? The definition is quite lengthy. It's been defined as the science of food, the nutrients and other substances therein, their action, interaction, and balance in relationship to health and disease, and the processes by which organisms ingest, absorb, transport, utilize, and excrete food substances. Whew. It's quite a mouthful, isn't it? But therein lies the key. We are what we eat. You know, to help us understand this, there's kind of two formulas that come into play. Simple. Ig equals Hg, or Ip equals Hp. And what that means is, if your intake is good, your health will be good. And if your intake is poor, your health's going to be poor. In prince or pauper, it makes little difference. Good nutrition extends and maintains human life, or on the other hand, poor nutrition obviously shortens life expectancy, but it can be detrimental to the quality of our lives as well. As humans, we need many different things. But from our viewpoint, kind of at the top of the list are three basic things. We need nutrients, water, and you gotta breathe. We need air. We'll focus on nutrients in this segment. Nutrients come in two basic categories, macro and micro. Macronutrients, we're all familiar with them. Fats, proteins, carbohydrates. Micronutrients consist of vitamins, minerals, and perhaps thousands of phytochemicals and other helpful substances. Now, macronutrients kind of are the big boys in most people's diets. And what I mean by big boys is they're the easiest to get, and they make up the majority of our daily caloric intake. Sadly, these big boys are for many the bad boys. Clearly, an excess of any kind of fat, protein, or carbohydrate is going to lead to a Pandora's box of health problems, such as diabetes and heart disease, just to start the list off. So please do not be fooled by any report to the contrary. It is simply not true. The medical literature for years and countless studies testify to the detrimental effects of our consumption of fat, protein, or carbohydrates to an excess. In the future, we'll talk extensively about that good fat, good carb, good and bad protein debate you always hear about. We can get to the bottom of it with good information. Now, talking about the micronutrients for just a moment, they're kind of the little boys in our diet. In other words, according to the CDC, they are often referred to as, again, the vitamins, minerals, and phytochemicals, which, although the body only requires in very small amounts, are certainly vital to development, disease prevention, and well-being. Micronutrients are not produced in the body, so they must be derived from what we eat. Deficiencies in micronutrients have devastating consequences. At least half of children worldwide, ages 6 months to 5 years, suffer from one or more micronutrient deficiency. And globally, there are 2 billion people that are affected. Even in this country where we have the standard American diet, or what we might call the SAD diet, we just don't get enough of these beneficial compounds. And the amounts of these compounds also determine whether they have a good or bad scenario. Yes, certain micronutrients can be overingested, and we'll talk about that in the future as well. So it's all about intake. There's got to be a proper balance in order to allow the human body to function as it was intended to do so. Poor or declining health, whether we know it or not at this point in our lives, is an acquired malady. Genetically, emotionally, and progressively, really from the day that we're concerned. But the bright spot is We now have acquired vast knowledge, both historically and currently, to aid us in superior nutrition, disease prevention, and even disease reversal. So stay tuned, and together we will figure it out. So please, like us, and why not visit our website over at simplynutritious.tv. This video and others are posted. There's also a couple recipes and some videos on the recipes as well. Remember, good health is your wealth, and knowledge promotes good choices. See you soon here at Simply Nutritious.